Hi, how you doing? It's been a while. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Pint of Golden Stag at the old pressure barrel. Oh, I forgot my fat hand out road. Yeah, not looking too bad. It's nice, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. It's a fantastic kit and stuff, but I've not enjoyed it out of the pressure barrel. You know, with it being warm, and people say, oh, you can chuck towels around it and stuff. I don't want to faff about with that. The pressure barrel, unless you've got some way of cooling it, is actually doing my head in now. In winter, when it's like friggin', you know, in there where I keep it, when it's like 10 degrees or something stupid, you know, like 5 degrees or whatever, perfect. I can cope with that. But when it's summer, and like last week, when it was like 30 degrees, I didn't touch that. I just went up to my bottles, and I've nearly drank all my bottles now, which is really annoying. Because until I'll talk about this in a minute, but until I bottle my next brew up, which is on Saturday, I ain't having. I don't know, it's a bit crap really. So. But I'm having another go at cutting the beer back in the week. He says drinking a beer in the week, but you know, yeah, kind of had a week off and realised I'm fat. It's like, whoops. Yeah, so this stuff is bad for you apparently. No one ever warned me about it. Apparently it makes you fat and gives you man boobs. Can't tell myself. So yeah, just because I haven't posted for ages, so well, it feels like ages, I just thought I'd do a couple of updates and stuff. I seem to be like, I've done a couple of videos and I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I have been filming footage, but it's for a grain to glass video. But I will let you know how, well, obviously what I've been doing. So I can't remember what the last video was. It was, what was it? I don't know. Anyway, go look at it and tell me. Thanks. So on Sunday, just gone. No, not Sunday, just gone. I can't remember what day it was. The 18th of June, something like that. Sunday. The really warm day, you know, the one where it was like 30 degrees. Dickhead here, brews, doesn't he? Genius idea. Like 3 pans on go. Seriously, why? You'll piss yourself at footage when you see it, because I'm just like, I've only just got back out of the bottle. I was like a pool of water. I was like, I'm only just human again, I think. After that, I've just shrunk down to nothing. I wish. So what I decided to brew, sorry I'm waffling about stuff. What I decided to brew that day was, all I can describe it as is, and this is what I'm going to call it, is Belgian thingy. Because I don't know what it is. It's basically, it's Marisata. There was no crystal malt in it now, because I had a can of dark malt extract, liquid dark malt extract, which the homebrew shop was flogging for like a £5. So I thought, I'm having that. I got Tetnang at like £2 for a pack, which should have been like some stupid like £4 for Tetnang. It was like, no, I'm not paying that. I'll pay £2. It's slightly out of date, like a month out of date. So I thought if we use it all in this brew, that'll be fine. So yeah, Tetnang went in at 60 minutes. That's 60 grams, I think, something like that. And then I used, towards the end of the boil, I can't remember the quantities, but I think I changed it on the brew day, as I always do, because I'm brewing in a slightly smaller pot, which I'm actually brewing now, but I'll talk about that in a minute as well. Because I'm brewing a slightly smaller pot, I know the utilisation of all the alpha acids and all that kind of stuff, you know, you're boiling a small volume, you need to up your hops slightly. So that's what I did on the day, on the fly. I need to look at the video because I don't even know what I did. So I think I upped it by like 5 grams per edition or something minute like that, but I thought, well, it's going to be a Belgian style. So Centennial and Sriracha Ace. I've been quite careful with the Sriracha Ace because I know it's a bit of a gherkin flavour if you overuse it, so I've tried to limit that as much as possible. So then a dry hop, which will be tomorrow. It fermented out. Oh, sorry, and Belgian yeast, Belgian. I think it was just Belgian ale yeast from Mangrove Jack's M41, I think. So that went on that day. Luckily, I chose a good yeast for the weather. Like 20, I think it sat at like 27 degrees for about 5 days. Fermented out in 3, and there was like literally like that much krausen. It just did what it had to do with no fuss. Tastes fine, I think. I haven't had a look since it finished. So yeah, dry hopping tomorrow. The rest of the Teknang, some Centennial and some Sriracha Ace. I've never heard of those hops in combination before. You probably never will, but I'm doing it because, you know, hey ho. So yeah, and 20 litres of that should come out about 5.6. Should be quite nice. I'm looking forward to it. It's looking quite good. So I'm letting the yeast do its thing, clear it up a bit. I'm actually brewing. I'll show you. I'm actually brewing it a minute. Not that you've never seen a pot of boiling beer before, but you know, for the record. Woo! Look at it go! Yeah. So, in there, I have. Oh, sorry. There was wheat malt went into my Belgian thingy. Belgian thingy. It's a thing. I have no idea what it is. It's Belgian. Yeah, so like 500 grams of wheat malt as well went in there. I don't know if that's going to add anything to it. I just had wheat malt, so I thought, you know what, chuck it in. So because of that, I had 500 grams of Marisota left over. I've got 500 grams, just a small pack of pale malt, just generic pale malt. 150 grams of crystal. And that's it. I might... You're going to cringe, but I want a bit more booze out of it. Only a few points, but I'm going to... Don't look at that. Something like 50 grams, 100 grams. In a 3-gallon batch, you ain't going to notice that much, are you? And I'm not being funny, I've done kits for however many years. So that ain't going to make any difference to me, to be fair. So yeah, so that's what I've got on at the minute. With this hop. Southern Star. Smells amazing out of the pack. Seriously. Amazing. Really nice. Like, can't open it. Actually, it smells like just like any other hop. I'm crap, but it smells more in your face, more fruity. So yeah, back in the freezer you go. So we shall see. Oh, for God's sake. Real resealed packets of shite. So yeah, see how that goes. Oh dear. Yeah, that's it really, I think. So, Belgian thingy, Southern Star, single hop beer, ale, pale ale, Leo, whatever. Oh yeah, and there's some amber malt in there. Bloody hell, I need to write this stuff down. I'm awful. Is it a good job that I'm doing these vlogs? Because I might, vlogs. My wife corrects me. It's a vlog, not a blog. Oh, sorry. No, I always get it wrong. So yeah, that's we have got like however my timer's on here. That's not good, is it? Probably about 20 minutes left of the boil. No, about half an hour left of the boil. And I need to add a bit of protofloc. And I'm only going to add a tiny bit of protofloc to clear it up a little bit. And then the rest of the hop additions. So 12 grams of Southern Star at 60. Jesus Christ, I'm terrible. 20 grams at 5 minutes and 20 grams at flame out. 25 grams at flame out. Days. Shall I do this again? Can't be asked. So yeah, not decided how much of a dry hop I'm going to do. I think obviously by that I've got like something like 60 grams has gone in. So I might just whack the rest of the packing. So, can't wait to see how it goes. It's meant to be just a bitter and hot, but apparently it's quite nice on its own. And I think the brewing shop that near me has got a few packs left, so I might go and grab them. Well, at least one, and do another one with that in. So, I've waffled on for way too long. Just wanted to do a bit of an update, tell you I'm not dead. Well, actually, no, I'm on Facebook all the time, so you know I'm not dead, but it's not an impersonator. I'll just shut up now. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, fellas. Grab yourself a beer, and catch you later, taters.